I found some of the craziest AI stores, ranging from a 7-Eleven that has automatic restocking and age detection software, all the way to a fully robot cafe where the robots themselves prepare the drinks and they even have a full-on conversation with you. These places and many more were absolutely crazy, so I'm excited for you guys to see this. So without further ado, grab your popcorn and let's do this. We're currently at 7-Eleven X6, which is a fully AI auto-generated 7-Eleven store. Everything is self-service, all the shelves are stocked via AI, and I think there's some other interesting things in there, like a metaverse and like some VR and AR capabilities. Most of the time, 7-Elevens in the United States are absolutely disgusting, attached to gas stations, etc. But here in Taiwan, where we are, the X6 is like the cutting-edge 7-Eleven, apparently very technologically advanced. So let's go inside and see what they got. Now, I think you have to maybe register before going in, or it uses some like facial recognition software. I'm not entirely sure. It's like fully themed with Sumikko Gurashi, which is like a really popular character here in Asia. Oh, so this is where you enter here. Okay, I was like, how come I can't get in? So there's like an avatar here that says you have to maybe open the app to get in. Okay, so let me figure out how to do this. That felt illegal. So we just leveraged somebody else to get into here. I don't think that's right, but look at this. This is just a fully autonomous store. So there's no employees. So this place has absolutely zero people in it. I'm sure they have somebody who tends to it and they probably like clean the floors and stuff. But generally speaking, I mean, this is it. Whoa, what is this? There's like little pod areas. I mean, I can't read Chinese. Oh, it looks like just like little cubbies in which you could eat or you could do work and you just hang out there. This is the future. Just nobody in the store and you could just like get some food, heat it up, and then just like eat and work inside of there. Yeah, sorry, school, it says. Very cool spot. I mean, this is what the shelves look like. I hope they don't think I stole this water because I have a water that they sell here. I mean, there's nobody who in theory could catch me, but it's a very high trust society here. I don't think a place like this could exist in the United States with zero employees because you're just gonna have people taking advantage of the system, ransacking it, stealing items, absolutely. I mean, right now, like they already steal items in stores. That's why you have like CVS locking up their shampoos and deodorant. But yeah, so it's behind here, and then apparently as you keep pulling items, more items come forward. So I don't know if there's like a hidden person in the back that's just like pushing it forward, or if there truly is some automated system. We're in Asia, so, oh, look at that. This is all AI. So it truly is just dependent on like your movements. So this store is just entirely sensor built. Wait, let me try it here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I feel so powerful. Wow, such a cool spot. I think I'm gonna get this 7-Eleven protein banana shake. I mean, you can't beat 22 grams of protein in this. It's actually kind of absurd. So we're gonna go ahead and get this and let's see the checkout process. It's also so cute, like all these different Sumikko Gurashi, like little plushies that you could also purchase. But let's see what this process looks like. So it feels strange, but I think I just have to play cashier here. So I can't read anything on this screen. So I'm just gonna click proceed. Okay, feels like this is the time to scan, right? Nice. Okay, 49. I think that's like $1, maybe a bit more. All right, payment. I guess payment's green, yellow. I'm just gonna press like the colors. Okay, I think I messed up. That's like a phone number. Oh, okay, payment. Now, I have Apple Pay, so I don't have this. I see bank. Maybe this is like potentially me. This is, who knows. Okay, I don't have iCash. Let me see if I can somehow finesse an Apple Pay here. All right, moment of truth. No way that worked. Oh, it worked. Okay, I got my receipt and I officially transacted in the fully autonomous 7-Eleven. Again, this is one of just like 3, I think, that exist in the world. All of them are in Taiwan. Shout out to Taiwan for their 7-Eleven X store. This would never exist in the United States, but no employees, fully autonomous, fully AI generated. Let's move on to the next spot. We're currently at Dawn Robot Cafe in Tokyo, and this one is fully autonomous because robots literally interact with you the entire way. So between taking your order, serving your food, and everything else in between, it's all robots. But here's the catch. It's not actually robots, it's humans with disabilities and people who can't actually be in the store remotely controlling the robots to do everything for you. So a little bit of an interesting one because it's kind of a hybrid because it is fully autonomous in a sense, but it's remotely controlled by humans. It's honestly a really cool concept. It's good for like social inclusivity, people with disabilities and making sure that they're working and getting employed. So I think it's a really fun concept. Let's go ahead and go inside though and explore this a bit further. So I think this is maybe like what they look like. So this is Dawn, and then I think that's maybe her baby. Okay, let's go inside. I already see a couple robots. Hello.
This is the reception counter.
Ohayou gozaimasu. 2 people.
You can experience a robot service.
Okay.
You can enjoy being served drinks by the big robots.
So this is Masahiro. We are interacting with him to get our table. He's just laying out the rules of the place.
Yes, I'm Masahiro. Our robots are not an AI.
It ain't AI. Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。 tables.
All right, so we just sat down. We were greeted by, I forget his name already, Masahiro perhaps, but he is controlling the reception robot, and then there's robots going around that are also tied to other people, and there's even a robot barista on the other side that's making coffees and doing things like that. So we're currently waiting for our drink. We're getting like 2 teas, and I think it's being brought to us by another robot who again is controlled by a human. This place is really interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. There's like many levels too. It's not just like one person. It's like 3 or 4 different steps of the ordering process. At some point, you're gonna interact with the robot, which again is a human. Ohio. Oh, look at that.
Oh, thank you for coming.
How are you?
I'm okay. Oh, please call me Kay.
Kay, nice to meet you.
Kay? Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm not good at English, but I try my best to speak okay.
Okay, dajobu. So this is Kay. Say hi, Kay. Oh, that's cool. Can wave as well.
Oh, where are you from?
From United States.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Hello, thank you. Hajimemashita. Thank you. That's your daughter?
Oh, yeah.
Tell your daughter we said hi. We said hello.
Hi. Thank you.
Eyes instead of mouse to move her computer. Oh.
This robot can be taken anywhere with just a pocket Wi-Fi and a mobile battery.
So we're finishing up our drinks. We just had a good conversation with Kay over there. She was telling us that her daughter has cerebral palsy, and so she's basically remotely working so she can take care of her daughter, and she uses this avatar, and she brings it around too, so she can kind of like be at multiple places at once, which is kind of cool. And they use this microphone to basically transmit our voices and then use this webcam to kind of see what we're doing. So I was showing her some stuff on my phone. She could see our expressions, laughing and stuff. And then she could also translate pretty much in real time Japanese to English. So it's fairly seamless. And the fact that each table has their own robot, pretty cool concept overall. The larger robot in the kimono is going around, and I think obviously her job is to just provide drinks to people. And I think there's like a set path that you could see on the ground that's like these black lines that it just kind of follows. So I think it's mapped movement. So I don't think necessarily the movement is done by the people at home, but definitely the talking and the interaction is. So Dawn Avatar Robot Cafe, I mean, it's a good place to kind of interact with people remotely and a great place to kind of bring light to people who can't necessarily like work in person. It's good like circumstantial ways to kind of employ people who are either, again, disabled or just have to be home. After we finished our drinks, we were talking to Kay for a bit more, and she asked why we were filming, and so I showed her my channel, and it was actually really cute. She got super excited and wanted a signature, so the staff brought me over a pen and paper, and I gave her a Sambucha official signature. All right, guys, so as we were leaving, they actually just started the barista show. So there was a telebarista, and it was basically manned by, again, another human, and it did like a full-on 15-minute French press making show. We ended up getting the coffee and everything, but here's some clips of what that looked like, because it was actually insane to kind of see that live. So in addition to kind of just like greeting us, talking to us at the table and delivering the food, they also were able to make coffee, and they only do it a couple of times per week, but luckily on our way out, we were able to snag some shots of it. Very cool. So again, overall, that place is awesome. Bless me for the next spot. This next fully autonomous store we're gonna go into is called Touch to Go. It's in the Takanawa station in Japan. It's fully autonomous, meaning there's no humans inside of it, no staff, anything like that. It even has a really cool thing like age verification, in which if you buy something where you have to be over the age of 20, you look into a webcam, I think, and it decides whether or not you're of age. In addition to that, I think there's cameras everywhere all across it that just have eyes on you, and they know exactly what you pick up. So I think by the time you get to the register, it even knows exactly what you purchased. I don't believe it. I think that's a pretty absurd claim, but let's go inside and test this fully autonomous store. All right, we were good to go in. They've confirmed us. So I think they just registered that 2 people set foot in this store, and now they have so many cameras and eyes on us because I think it records everything that you get. Very interesting concept. This is a lot different than the 7-Eleven we went to, just because there's so many cameras, and I think it picks up on what you pick up, which is pretty cool overall. But let's go ahead and get a couple of items, and I want to see ultimately how it checks us out and stuff. I've never had so many cameras on me. Usually it's just the single one, but in this case, there's probably at least 30. And it all uses AI tracking technology. There's obviously no employees in this store whatsoever. Even restocking the shelves is similar to the 7-Eleven in that it's just like based on the inventory, how much you take, and then the stock is just automatically refilled. So let's get some interesting Japanese snacks though. I don't know. How about we go for a water alongside, I want to get one of these interesting pastries here. And I'm gonna like hold it ever so slightly so they probably can't detect. What about these sweet red bean paste donuts? I know it's telling me to keep going, but I'm gonna backtrack because I want to try and get like a candy or something. something, which I'm pretty sure is over there. So I wonder if that's gonna mess up the AI scanning. I think I'm gonna go with these milk chocolate cubes. So in total now, I have 3 items. I wanna see if it's able to truly detect that I have these. If so, this is actually next level. And I wonder if the fact that I went back has any sort of bearings on whether or not it could process what I just did. Oh, notably, there is a staff-only door. So I wonder if like in certain emergencies, there is a real human who comes out. Maybe they're not there at all times. I mean, right now there's literally nobody, but very interesting. Just like a store with no people is crazy. Another thing we want to test here is the age verification. So like I mentioned, it uses AI to tell whether or not you're of age. So if you can purchase alcohol. So here it explicitly says 20 under. So it is going to use facial recognition software to decide whether or not I'm old enough to get this. Because usually it's obviously somebody who looks at your ID and then verifies, but in this case, there's nobody here. So let's get a Sapporo. And let's check out these 4 items, and I wanna see if it stops me. I'd be very happy if it does stop me, because obviously that means they think I'm young, but let's see. So we have like a webcam. Wow, it picked up on literally everything I got. So it literally to a T got it. Please allow us to verify your age. Age 20 or more, yes.
Verifying your age. Please select your payment method
Oh,
on the left
I'm
side
confirmed.
of the screen.
Okay, they said I'm over the age of 20, so I'm good to check out with the beer. That is actually insane. Wow, I've never seen a store like that uses facial recognition software through this like Logitech webcam. This is very similar to the webcam I have actually. Actually, to test this a little bit further, last second I wanna go ahead and grab something and I wanna see if it'll register that, because maybe it's locked in right now, but let's say for instance, I wanted to grab this onigiri right here. If I take this, does it now pick up on it? Oh, I don't think so. But it did tell me payment failed, so if I cancel and go back, oh, it got it. It added it in. All right, I got my receipts, and the gate opens up, and I'm good to go. So officially verified. Wow, what a cool concept. So just like that, fully autonomous store, not a human in there. Every single step, including the age verification, was passed, and I have a bunch of sweet treats, including the beer here. I just got back to the United States, and I'm still thinking about that autonomous store. So what I want to do is actually reach out to the owner and see if we can get one of these in the United States. I feel like that'd be cool. So I have the contact right here. I don't even know where to start with this. All right, let me go to Grammarly's new AI editor to see what I can come up with here. And if you're not aware, Grammarly is an AI writing partner that helps professionals with all their writing needs from draft to completion with high quality personalization, including brainstorming with their AI chat feature. So let's come up with a professional and persuasive way to encourage that we will get this Japanese autonomous store in the United States. All right, now let's see what we got. Okay, I mean, looks pretty solid for a first pass. And then we can also humanize it a bit more with the humanizer feature to sound more natural and nail the tone that I'm going for. And they have a great set of voices to choose from. I mean, look at all these different options. I like how we're trying to sound natural, but we're looking for autonomous stores, so it's kind of ironic. But here's what we ultimately get with that, and bam. So I'm ready to send it out now, and I will keep you posted in the coming weeks on a response. But what's cool about Grammarly is that you don't even need to be on the computer. You can just download Grammarly directly on your phone. It's really useful when you're on the go and you want to enhance your writing for your emails, your work messages, and much more. So level up your productivity and get Grammarly today. You can use my link or scan the QR code right here to get 20% off Pro. So thank you so much to our friends Grammarly for sponsoring this video. Now let's hit up another store. The next autonomous store we're visiting is something called Pepper Parlor. It's in Tokyo, and all the waiters and the janitor staff are apparently all robots. They bring you your food, they just kind of float around the entire place and you get to interact with them. So it's effectively a robot cafe. I've never been to one before, so let's see what this entails. I already see a robot right here. I'm gonna wait for them to interact with me though. And this place is filled with robots. I think at every table they have one designated for it. And then even the staff that picks up the plates is autonomous as well. Now this is a bit of a hybrid, so there are some humans here. I think like it's probably split 50-50 between like waiters and then robot waiters. And I don't know who does what, but we're about to find out. So they just placed this robot in front of us here, so this is where we're gonna order. So English. Okay, they talk too. So they're asking which language we speak. English. Oh, it could do multiple things. Chat and dance. All right, let's start with a dance. There's a bunch of different songs that he'll dance to. So like, let's do Gangnam Style, YouTube classic. I think this is maybe a warning to be 1 meter away. Wow, the range of movement is really impressive on this. I think he does the entire song. I wonder if we could interrupt as we get back to the menu. He's really moving. Oh my gosh, it's an unskippable cutscene. All right, so he just finished his song and dance, so I think the menu should go back so then we could chat and order our food now. All right, here we go. So let's chat with him. Chat. I think chat may be disabled. Maybe I have to order something first. So for the food here, they have like a 60 minutes all you can eat like option for all different kinds of food, which is kind of interesting, including like ramen, salads, steaks, different kinds of meats. And they also have pancakes. So I think the best bet here is maybe just like getting a pancake because it is a cafe, so I kind of want like a more breakfasty food. And I don't know how it's served exactly, like if a robot brings it out or if it's a human that brings it out, but we're gonna find out. Also interestingly, over there's like an ensemble of like 6-7 robots that are maybe dancing or singing. So lots of activity here, but let's place our order. I wonder if he could see me, like if there's anything coming out of those eyes. So if I do this, is there anything? Oh, it kind of like woke him up. So perhaps there is some like motion sensor so he knows when I'm getting close to him. And his name is Pepper. He doesn't seem to talk though because the chat function doesn't work. So he's actually tracking Michael right now. So as Michael moves, so Michael's gonna move now, he moves a little bit. So as he moves further away, so now like move abruptly. Wow, so he has like a honing tracking device happening. Arigatou gozaimasu. Wow, so that was basically instant. In probably 2 minutes, the meal came out. Now, notably, it was a human who brought it out. So I have my iced tea and pancakes right here. Maybe even less than 2 minutes. So I don't know how quick that was. Maybe because you place the order with the robots, it gives people more time, the actual humans, to cook the food up. So very efficient. Like, have been in here a total of 5 minutes and you've seen everything. All right, these pancakes look quite good. So we're gonna see whether or not this cafe is just a gimmick because it's fully autonomous or halfly autonomous, or if the food's actually good. So these pancakes look quite fluffy. They are Japanese pancakes, so they have that added level of fluff to them. Let's go ahead and pour a little syrup on and go for a bite. My pancake reference is IHOP, so that's what I'm coming in at. Not bad, not the best, but all things considered, fun. And how quickly I got it as well. Not riding home about these too much. So all the robots are actually breaking out now in a song and dance, and they're all aligned. Also did decide to get some fries because this is technically a snack bar, and the fries look pretty fried, look good and crispy. So let's see if these are better than the pancakes. They are solid. Overall, I mean, the food is what it is, but I really like the vibe of this place. I like the song and dance breakout by all the robots, how it's synchronized. And I'm actually growing on this little guy next to me, even though he's like staring intently at me as I record and every time I move my head as well. Also not loving that he doesn't chat with me. He does have games though, if you are in Japanese, so I'm not gonna understand a single word on screen, but you are able to use him just like an iPad, saying, yeah, oh. He has no concept of personal space though. He'll just like put his arms up. All right, this is honestly the worst game I've ever seen. I have no idea how to play it because it's fully in Japanese, so I'm not gonna play it, but you're supposed to maybe answer one of these prompts. So we're all done eating now, so we're gonna say bye to our little friend, and notably it's a self-checkout counter. So everything from the ordering to the interacting with the robot to even paying at the end is all fully autonomous. All right, let me say bye to our friend here. Goodbye. Oh, I think he can see me. Thank you. Can you copy? Okay, I don't think he's that sophisticated, but he was great. Thank you, Pepper. This guy's working hard. Look at all those dishes he's got. So this is the self-checkout station. Let's see what you're supposed to do here. Scan the payment slip. We're gonna scan this first, and then it tells you what your total is, credit card. Oh. That was easy. And just like that, you're fully paid. All right, so that's what the experience at Pepper Parlor is like. So a robot cafe, fully autonomous, or like half autonomous, because honestly, you interact with people just as much as the robots. But lots of fun, so let's move on to the next one. We're currently at Tokyo Banana, which is an unmanned store in the middle of the subway station. And this place uses AI recognition software to serve you a banana cake. So it even calls itself an automated gift shop, as you can see. But the procedure is as follows. So you enter the dotted line area, which I'm in right now. You take your goods, then you self-check out, and then you exit. And like I said, it uses AI technology to basically track your face and to know basically what you're up to. The reason why this is interesting is because it's not a vending machine, which obviously are unmanned, but it's more like a store, and it's in the middle of a pretty low trust area, the subway station. But since it's in Tokyo, I guess there's really high trust, so you're able to get away with things like this. All right, so enter the dotted area. I'm here. I want to figure out what I'm going to get now. So let's go ahead and look around. Oh, this looks good. So this is their original Tokyo Banana, original flavor banana custard cream. So do I just go ahead and literally take it? Oh yeah, I think so. Okay. So I will go ahead, buy this. Okay, so it just said something to me. I don't know what it said. I think it maybe said, shut the door, please. So I just got it, I shut the door. I'm talking to, I think, an AI person, and I'm gonna go ahead and check out. Oh, so I didn't, it registered that I took that. So just like a cashier scanning it, I didn't have to do anything, and it registered that I got this. And now it's talking to me currently in Japanese, so I can't really understand it, but I think it's telling me to check out now. So I just walked in, took this, it knew exactly what I took, and now it's asking me to check out. So I think the AI is scanning the product I took, and or it's registering when I take inventory off the shelf, which is quite smart. Again, I don't think you can do this in the United States, because I think people would abuse this, just take it and run. But here, you're able to. And then you could pay with all different methods. I'm gonna do credit card, okay? Then a receipt.
Thank you for your purchase. Please don't forget to take your receipt.
All right, and just like that, through AI, I can step through the dotted line now, and I just went ahead and purchased Tokyo Banana. Let's give it a try though. I wanna see if it's good or not. They're each individually wrapped, which is very cute. So it's like a little banana cake. All right, here we go. How does my AI cake taste? Wow, very good. It's got the banana cream inside and everything. Amazing. And you can get it yourself and you don't even have to interact with an employee. Introvert's delight. I want to run this experiment again, but I also just realized that there's so many sensors up top. I think there's 10 total sensors. That's the AI that's working to kind of like figure out what's going on. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I want to test it a little bit. I want to see if I like take multiple, put one back. I want to see if it can register like a lot of dynamic movement. So to test this again, I picked up the Tokyo Banana Brulee, which is situated right here. And then I want to swap it with the one below. I want to see if it basically can register the swap in real time. So here we go. Right here. All right, it registers this. Now let's see. All right, so I quickly swapped, literally instantly. It knew exactly what I did. And it has nothing to do with where I place it, because look, I placed it like kind of off balance. So these sensors above are really good, I guess, at figuring out exactly what you're doing. I actually put it back and now it says items unidentified. So now it knows I have nothing. So you really can't beat this system. It's truly flawless. The only thing is there's no recourse if you steal. So for instance, if you just run away with it, there's not a physical person to stop you. But in a high trust society, you don't need it. It's a very cool AI generated store, completely autonomous. Let's move on to the next one. This next fully autonomous place we're at is called Root C Coffee. It's like an automated coffee maker, not like a vending machine. There's like an entire process it goes through. And obviously it's completely unmanned. There's nobody here. So let me show you what this is like, because I've never seen anything like this, only in Japan. So you place your order through a kiosk right here. Now I'm unable to read this because it's in Japanese, so I'm just gonna run with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and get something iced. So I'll get this iced Yirija coffee mocha. I'm assuming this means checkout, and then I pay for it. So then after paying, using Apple Pay, now here we go. Okay, so I retrieve it from 8. 8 seems to be, yeah, here we go. So here's my cubby. So right now it's just being made, like a robot barista is making this in the background, and then it's gonna deposit to me in 8. All right, and just like that, the coffee was deposited to me. Here it is. Nice coffee made by a robotic barista. And then they even have inside these cabinets milk and sugar, a hot lid, an ice lid, and then a muddler and straw if you need it, plus some hand sanitizer as well. So the entire process. Kiosk, wait for your coffee to be made, pick it up from one of those things, and then you could just put anything in it that you need. So all within like less than 5 minutes, didn't have to interact with a human, and relatively cheap. So I don't know if this is the future or what, but Starbucks, watch out. Yeah, I mean, I don't like coffee, but it tastes good. So Root C, unmanned automated system to get your coffee. Very cool. Let's move on to the next spot. This next autonomous store we're at is called a Cute. It's like a grocery store slash shop in the middle of a subway station here in Tokyo. And they have a robot that apparently guides you around and helps you facilitate where you want to go. So let's go ahead and talk to him. I'm pretty sure his name is Rob. So let's see what he can do for us. It's really cool because he has like a couple of microphones, a couple of webcams, and then a speaker, and he has eyes too. And he could basically interact with you, move around, and use his hands to effectively treat you as if you're just a patron of the store and he's just here to give you the best experience. So I'm going to talk to him right now. He's already picking up on some of the stuff I'm saying. So let's go ahead and prompt him freshly and see if he can help us find like a sweet treat perhaps. Hello, sir. I think your name's Rob, even though it's in Japanese, but can you show me where a sweet is?
Yes, I see.
So he's thinking.
You can find delicious sweets at a cute Akihabara. Please refer to the floor map displayed on my screen for specific location.
All right, so a little bit lazy. I guess he's not willing to move. He might be like just programmed to stay here, but I saw that he's able to move around and like move his hands a bit. So let me kind of ask him a bit more. Can you lead me to the sweets? Can you walk me around?
I'm unable to move around or lead you physically, but I can help guide you using the map displayed on my screen.
What's everything you can do? Show off all your capabilities. All right, let's see.
I can assist with directions and information about the cute Akihabara, engage in conversations to help develop new specialty items, and take photos with visitors.
Oh, all right, so he can do some pretty basic things. I don't know if he's willing to move around with us, but he did say he can take pictures, which is kind of cool. So let me go ahead and ask him if he wants to take a picture. Can you take a picture with me? In English, please. Can you take a photo with me? I think we broke him.
Yes, I can take a photo with you.
Okay, here we go. We're about to take a photo. You ready? He's not the best robot. He's very uncooperative, so it doesn't help too much. So that's basically it. That's his capabilities. As you can see, he's quite limited. He's not willing to walk around. Maybe people were playing with him too much. They just have him stationary. But nonetheless, Rob's a pretty cool guy. I'm glad that he's like able to show me a map on here. He's happy to take some photos. Overall, pretty chill dude. Not the most helpful though. This autonomous store still definitely needs humans, but it's a start. Let's move on. This next completely autonomous restaurant is actually a vending machine, and it's this one in Japan, and it is a ramen vending machine. So in 90 seconds, you get fresh ramen by using it. Unfortunately though, like we paid 15 bucks to get down here in the Subway section, and it's out of order. Literally trekked here, taking a 45-minute Subway ride, trying to access this ramen vending machine because it looked really cool. Here's some footage of what it would have looked like, but we can't even access it. And there's even another one, and this one is also out of order. I've never been so disappointed in my life. So the ramen stand, I mean, you'll just have to take our word for it. It is a completely autonomous restaurant, AI generated, no employees, and it cooks you ramen, but not me, I guess. It even has this little seating area. So, I mean, this is what it looks like. You touch the panel to order, electronic payment only, receive your ramen, and then you get one of these 3 for these prices, and then you take it and you sit right here. All right, let's move on to the next spot. All right, we're here in the Tokyo subway station, and I found an orange juice vending machine that has fresh oranges here, and I think it makes you orange juice. And then right next to it is an apple juice one that we'll do after, but I wanna do this one first. So for 600 yen, which is about $4, you get a freshly squeezed orange juice in the subway station. Okay, so I have to pay first, which makes sense. All right, accepted payment, now we wait. Let's see what this looks like. Wow, so it's literally just freshly squeezing a bunch of oranges as it rotates through. So I think it's squeezed about 5 or 6 oranges at this point, and then I guess it's gathering enough juice to then ultimately squeeze down here. Oh, speaking of which, oh, it was actually squeezing that whole time. So does that mean I take it? Am I good to proceed? Thank you very much. And just like that, I have orange juice out of the vending machine, and somehow it even vacuum sealed this little plastic thing on top. So let's step to the side, give this a try here. I'm in shock. I did not think I'd see the day when a vending machine with fresh oranges would make me orange juice. Oh, and it tastes exactly like an orange, as you'd expect. A fresh orange juice squeeze in the subway. Usually that's nasty, there's rats running around. Not in Tokyo, that was cool. So right next to it we have the apple juice, and I don't know how you juice an apple. An orange makes sense, you just squeeze it and the juice comes out. An apple's like a bit more cumbersome, like for the juicer. Like how do you really operate and squeeze an apple? We're about to find out. So let's go ahead and pay for this first, prepay it, and now we wait. And I'm gonna compare it to my orange juice, which I just got, which is very fresh. Okay, so the cup just officially dropped, and now let the juicing begin. So I think what happens is they first peel the apple, and then they just go ahead and squish it, and then the juice comes out. I'm no scientist, but I believe that's how they did it. And I think our drink is just about done. They're just putting that vacuum seal on top of it, and it looks like it is ready for me. Okay, so once again, freshly sealed. This is what apple juice looks like when it's freshly squeezed. It actually has, maybe because of some of the like acidity in it, or whatever it is that kills you if you had too many apple seeds. I think that's what makes it a little bubbly up top, a little bit like a little potion here. Wow, I think apple better than orange, but I just like apples more than oranges anyways. Very cool machines. These would not survive in the United States. Only in Japan. Very cool 2 vending machines that we just found though. All right guys, let me know what your favorite autonomous store was. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more content, be sure to click here. Otherwise, subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Peace.